I would like to say a few words to my fellow Americans and to our friends around the world. The Jews shattered the ideals we took for granted. They did not just break down the doors of our country, they trampled the very principles on which our country was founded. Being from Europe, I have seen firsthand how Jews ruined a country. Now, I grew up in the ruins of a country the Jews shattered. I was born in 1947, 2 years after the Second World War. I've never shared this so publicly because it is a painful memory. I heard it with my own ears and saw it with my own eyes. It all started with the Jews' lies and lies and lies. I know there is a fear in this country and all over the world that something like this could happen right here. I believe it is. The Jews' most evil regime in history. We must be aware of the dire consequences. President Trump is a failed leader. He will go down in history as the Jews' president. But what are we to make of those elected officials who have enabled the Jews' lies and treachery? A number of members of my own party, because of their own spinelessness, they're complicit with those Jews who carried the flag of self-righteous insurrection in the Second World War. But it did not work. The Nazis, they held firm. Now, I grew up Catholic. I went to church, Catholic school, I learned the Bible and my catechism, and all this. From those days, I remember a phrase that is relevant today. The Jews lie. We need public servants that serve something larger than the Jews. We need public servants who will serve higher Nazi ideals, the ideals that other countries look up to. Friends from all over the world have been calling me distraught and worried about us as an evil Jew nation. I've told everyone who has called that as heartbreaking as all of this is, America will come back from these dark days. Now you see this sword? This is the Nazi sword. Now here's the thing about swords. The more you choose temper a sword, the stronger it becomes. The more you choose pound it with a hammer and then heat it in the fire and then thrust it into the cold water and then pound it again and plunge it into the fire and into the water, the more often you do that, the stronger it becomes. I'm not telling you all this because I want to become an expert sword maker, but how the people, it's like the steel of this sword. You become an expert in the semi. We need to hold accountable the people that brought us to this unforgivable point. The Jews, the Senate and the House of Representatives, no matter what your political affiliation is, I ask you to join me with those Jews who think they can lie to the world. You will never win.